What is up, team? So if you suffer from anxiety from time to time, or you're challenged, I wouldn't say suffer. If you're challenged with anxiety, let me know, because I am. So what happens, right, when I go that anxious feeling and I start getting all that doubt, or I start making up stories, is I notice, or I've created awareness now, that when I get anxious, I'm focusing on the future, right? Now, not only am I focusing on the future, I start creating stories around how I feel the event or whatever it is that I'm focusing on is going to play out. Now, let me know if you can relate to this. When we start thinking about things, shit gets weird, right? We start thinking of the craziest scenarios that could happen, right? And often, because of the way we're wired, they're not positive, okay? We're focusing on the negative outcome. So if we're focusing, one thing that really gets me anxious all the time is whenever I think about going out to social functions, because I have so much, such a negative memories, I guess, around going out and social or doing clubbing and all that sort of stuff. I future think or future pace, and I get really anxious about going out or going to social environments. Why? Because I keep playing out how I think these future events are going to go, and often I'm using old memories to recreate what I think is going to happen in the future. Now, I don't know if you guys can relate, and it doesn't have to be in that same scenario, but what you can do, next time you start feeling anxious, ask yourself, what is it about this future event that is making me feel anxious? Okay? And then you can say to yourself, well, can I actually do anything to prevent this from happening? Now, if you can, do something. If you can't, stop fucking worrying about it, because you can't do anything anyway. Right? So there's no point ruining your present moment, right? Or being in the present, making yourself anxious over something that you can do something about and you're not doing something about, or something that you can't do anything about. Okay? And I'm not saying here, and I still got anxious on the weekend, right? I'm not saying you're going to cure yourself of anxiety. I'm saying you can create awareness to help lower that anxious feeling when you get it. Now, I hope that's helpful, guys. If it is, let me know a time that you start using it. If you start using it in the future, let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Have an awesome week.